All right, week 11, a classic tic-tac-toe game. We're to create a classic tic-tac-toe game this week using all of the elements that we've learned thus far. So I have decided to create a tic-tac-toe game using HTML, JavaScript, CSS, and Bootstrap. So let's talk about the HTML structure. Our game board is essentially a div with an ID of board and a class of dflex flexwrap. The dflex and the flexwrap classes are part of Bootstrap and help us create a flexible layout. But the real magic happens when we use JavaScript to populate this div with 9 smaller cell divs, each representing a spot for an X or O. So here's my HTML. You can see here that the game grid is the div ID board. The class equals dflex flexwrap. So it's right here. And next we'll take a look at our CSS. In the CSS, we define the appearance of the cells. Each cell is a square, 100 by 100 pixels with a border. They are cursor sensitive, meaning they change the cursor to a pointer on hover, signaling to the user that these cells are interactive. All right, and now we're going to take a look at the JavaScript. Here's all of the JavaScript code. I know it was really fast, so I'll go a little slower as I go over the JavaScript with you. The JavaScript, which does the heavy lifting here, we create a 3x3 grid by running a for loop that iterates 9 times, one for each cell in the grid. So let's see here. Here's the grid right here. During each iteration, a new div element is created with a class of cell. This new div is then appended to the board div, and an event listener is added to each cell. The event listener will call a function named cell click whenever the cell is clicked, allowing us to fill the cell with either an X or an O. To determine the game's state, like whose turn it is, whether someone has won, or if it's a draw, we employ a series of conditional statements within the cell click function. But I can go over that some other time. So there you have it. Basically, a fully functional tic-tac-toe game using modern web technology. So let's take a look here. Here's the cell clicks. And then here's the event listeners checking for a winner. And the reset button for functionality. So let's go over to the index.html page and go ahead and take a peek at the code working live. So here's the game board. First tells you whose turn it is. So let's play the game. X and then O, then X, then O, then X. We can't make it easy to win, right? And it's a draw. So we'll go ahead and reset the game and let's give O a chance to win today. Oh, there's O. O wins. And they'll reset the game. And now I think it's X's turn to win. And X wins. So there you have it. Week 11.